Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Chandru. Today's Friday, which means it's the release date for the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering set. So we'll open up a whole play booster box and see what's inside. But before we start the opening, as always, we have a show and tell. And for today's show and tell, we have the Carnage Crimson Chaos, the card that I pulled in my pre-release kit. It's the comic panel version of the card. We also have the regular version over here. So same thing, but I do like the comic book artwork a little bit better. So yeah, it's a super cool card, and I do like Carnage, Cletus Cassidy. And let's see what we can pull in this booster box. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, super excited to open up the set. I feel like I've said this every single video, but I feel like the set's very divisive amongst the MTG community regarding, again, the cards, playability, flavor text, and stuff like that. But I really wanted to open up a collector booster, but I see how pricey those booster boxes are going for now. And actually the price of a lot of the cards sealed is going down. So we'll see maybe if I can get a sale or a good deal on the collector booster, and I can open one of those up. But I mean, I'm a pretty big Spider-Man fan. I know, I don't play a lot of Magic the Gathering. I'm more on the collecting side as of right now, but maybe I can pull some good cards. I got a couple good cards for playing on my pre-release kit. So let's see what we got. And yeah, should be fun. I've been looking forward to this set for a while, even, when they first announced it, before they announced it to the cards. So, regardless of what people say online, I think I'm gonna enjoy myself. So, but everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I know, for again, some of the more serious fans, a little bit disappointing of a set. So we'll see. We have one more set this year in Avatar: The Last Airbender, but for right now, we're focused on Spider-Man. So let's get cracking. I guess I'll point out any expensive cards, but I'm not really in it to see, like, oh, we're gonna make our money back. Just here to look at some cool artwork. It's not all about the money, right?
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
Agent Venom, that's a nice card. Flash Menace. When another non-token creature you control dies, you draw one card and lose one life. Green Goblin Revenant. We pulled a couple of these in my pre-release video. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out. School Days. All right, what do we want to do, guys? Do you want to do homework, draw 3 cards, or fight crime? Counter target spell and draw a card. Web Warriors. Hey, there's my hit for the box. Nothing beats an old New York bagel and schmear. Although I prefer a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. If you know, you know. Spider-Gwen Free Spirit. Swarm, being of bees. Hey, Passenger Ferry. Long Island Ferry. Whenever this vehicle attacks, you may pay 1 blue. When you do, another target attacking the creature cannot be blocked this turn. Crew 2. Wild Pack Squad. Grow Extra Arms. Daily Bugle Reporters. And the subway train. Hey, we got all of our New York City transportation all in one pack. We had the I guess we don't have the taxi driver, but we pulled that in the pre-release. So we have our subway train, now we have our taxi driver, and we have our ferry. Subway train, artifact vehicle. When this vehicle enters, you may pay green. If you do, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Nice. Again, I mean, not the best hits for the opening, but I mean, I got all the cards I wanted. I got a passenger ferry, a subway train, and a bagel and schmear. Sounds like a good day in New York City to me. Pack number 2. Let me know in the comments how many of you guys have opened the Spider-Man packs and other products. Again, I know it seems like the hype for this has died down. Peter Parker's camera, and we do have a lot of price dropping on online for singles and sealed. Spider-Woman Stunning Savior, Scarlet Spider Kane, Spiders Man, legendary creature, web slinging, 4 and 2 green. You may cast a spell for 4 and 2 green if you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. When Spiders Man enters, if they were cast using web slinging, you gain 3 life and create 2/2/1 green spider creature tokens with Reach. Costume Closet. I like this artwork. You have all the different costumes in there. See how many you can spot. We have Mechanical Mobster. Hey, there's our taxi driver. So I think now we have all of these Spider-Man modes of transportation. We got a taxi driver, our ferry, and our subway train. Venom's Hunger. Beetle Legacy Criminal. Guy in the Chair. I got our Jacob Batalon character. Spectacular Tactics. And another Subway Train. And Wild Pack Squad again. Also, I haven't opened up a lot of Magic the Gathering, so I did not realize that there is still a pack trick to this. I feel like when I opened up the pre-release packs, there wasn't a pack trick, so we'll have to let's see, 2 cards, 3, what is it, 4? Okay, let's I'll figure that pack trick later. Treasure, Plains. Okay, so it's just 3 cards because this would be the hollow. Then Electro, that's a nice rare. This is a good card. I hear a lot of good synergies coming up with the new Avatar Firebending. So Electro, Assaulting Battery, 2 reds and a 1, 1 and 2 red. We have a legendary creature, Hitman, a human villain. Yeah, I can't read. Flying, you don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, add red mana. When Electro leaves the battlefield, you may pay X. When you do, he deals X damage to target player. So yes, this seems very good for any red deck with great power. Green Goblin Revenant again. I have like 4 of these. Another School Days. He's just looking just like the last pack. Web Shooters. Artifact Equipment. Equipped creature gets 1/1 and has reach, and whenever this creature attacks, tap target creature and opponent controls. Equip 2. Nice. Another Bagel and Schmear. Mysterio's Phantasm. That's a nice artwork. Creature Illusion Villain. Flying Vigilance. Whenever this creature attacks, mill a card. Spider's Island. That is a creepy looking card. That is some great artwork though. Mayhem 1. 1 in red. Venom Evil Unleash. That is a nice card too. It's a legendary creature for 4 and a black. Death Touch. Pay 2 in black. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. It gains Death Touch until the end of the turn. Activate only the sorcery. So it's kind of like, I guess, like the symbiote moving to another creature, right? So you exile this card, and then put the counters with the Death Touch on a different target creature. So that's nice. Starling, Aerial Ally. Craven's Cats. And a City Pigeon. City Pigeon, creature, bird, flying. When this creature leaves the battlefield, create a food token. Let's see, do we pull a food token? We have a... Nope. 3 packs down. I'm having fun so far. I got, in terms of the chase card, they got all the other New York City themed cards that I want, being from the area, being born in New York City. Let's see, it was 3 cards. All right, well, we'll see. I'll figure out this the pack trick eventually. Superior Spider-Man. That's a nice one. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. Mind Swap. You may have Superior Spider-Man enter as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except his name's Superior Spider-Man, and is a 4/4 Spider Human Hero in addition to his other types. When you do, exile that card. Radioactive Spider. That's a nice looking card too. Just beautiful artwork. Creature, Spider, Reach and Death Touch. Faithful Bite. 2. Sacrifice this creature. Search your library for a Spider Hero card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, activate only as a sorcery. Flash Thompson. Spider Slayer, Hatred Honed. Look at that card. Legendary artifact creature, human villain. Whenever Spider Slayer deals damage to a spider, destroy that creature. Pay 6 and exile this card from your graveyard. Create 2 tapped 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature tokens with flying. Hobgoblin. Ooh, that's a new one for my collection as well. Legendary creature, goblin, human villain, flying in haste. Whenever you discard a card, Hobgoblin gets 2/0 until the end of this turn. Hey, there's a hot dog heart. Spider-Man waiting in line for famous New York City hot dog, although I'd rather get a slice of pizza. Score Research Team. Spider-Gwen Free Spirit. I don't believe I read this card last time I pulled him in the first pack, so... Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero, Reach. Whenever Spider-Gwen becomes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Another Swarm, Being of Beast. Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary, another new card. That's a nice looking card. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero, Web Slinging, 2 and a green. When Spider-Man enters, search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield, tapped, and then shuffle. Electro's Bolt. Deals 4 damage to target creature. Mayhem 1 in red. Gallant Citizen. We have J. Jonah Jameson's son. Creature Human Citizen. When the creature enters, draw a card. That's it. And a robot token. a university campus for a land, and then a lurking lizard's hollow. Creature, lizard, villain, trample. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Pack number 5. Let's see if we can get some of the comic cards. All right, let's see. Did I figure out how to do the pack trick? We're just gonna do 1, 2, 3 from 3 to the back. Oh, was that wrong? Okay, Maximum Carnage. I guess we're getting a lot of the Carnage cards. So this is the Saga card. Maximum Carnage. We have our first here. Until your next turn, each creature attacks each combat if able, and attacks a player other than you if able. We have our second part of the saga, which is add 3 red, and our third part is the saga deals 5 damage to each opponent. Cool. So we got one of our comic cards. Put that to the side for now. Robotics Mastery, Ezekiel Sims, Spider Totem, Spider Slayer, Romantic Rendezvous, the iconic upside down Spidey kiss. Discard a card and then draw 2 cards. Inner Demons Gangsters. It's a nice looking card. Amazing Acrobatics, Stegron, Kapow. Let's see this one. This is a nice looking card. I like the artwork on here. Sorcery, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It fights target creature and opponent controls. Nice. Another Daily Bugles reporter. Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary from Miles Morales. Pumpkin Bombardment. Again, like the artwork, regardless of whether or not the set sells well, or if the cards have value, or if they're playable, I do like, as a collector, I do like the artwork. So don't get mad at me in the comments for that one. But maybe maybe now that I have all these cards, I'll learn how to play. So we have our Pumpkin Bombardment Sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card or pay 2 mana. Pumpkin Bombardment deals 3 damage to target creature. Our robot token, Savage Mansion. I don't know, I'm assuming that's a Craven thing. And Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary Hollow. Nice. That was our best pack yet, with a Hollow Spider-Man Miles Morales and a Maximum Carnage. The comic saga. Okay. Wonder if I should put the hits, now that we're going to open a little more pack, should I put the hits to the side? So let's do, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back? Is that what we're going to do? Madam Web, the best Marvel movie. We have Raging Goblinoids. Sudden Strike. Ooh, that's a pretty card. I believe that's Silk, right? Is that Silk in Black Cat? Hot Dog Cart. Steel Wrecking Ball. Venom's Hunger. Amazing Acrobatics. Taxi Driver again. Spectacular Tactics. This is new one to me. Instant. Choose one. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Against hexproof until the end of turn, or destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. That card's not bad. Professional Wrestler. Web Up. This is new to me too. Enchantment. For 2 and a white. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until the enchantment leaves the battlefield. Our robot token. Ooh, a nice forest. This looks like like the Upper East Side of New York, towards where Doctor Strange is, whatever his base is called. I forgot what it's called. The Sanctum. And a Hollow Taxi Driver. That's fun. Ooh, and a Cosmic Spider-Man. I know not the most exciting card, but I do. It is a mythic, and it is I think the only card in the set that's all 5 colors. So we have our white, blue, black, red, and green. Cosmic Spider-Man, legendary creature, spider, human hero. Flying, first strike, trample, lifelink, and haste. They really just, again, decide to put all the text and all the abilities on this card. At the beginning of the combat on your turn, other spiders you control gain flying, first strike, trample, lifelink, and haste until the end of turn. I guess if I was to start learning, this would be one of the easier commanders to play, but I don't think that would be, I think that'd be frowned upon by whoever I play with.
Boring.
But cool. I think I'm liking the hit so far. Let's see if we can pull a. I don't want to get greedy. Let's see if we can pull a Soul Stone. One, two, three, 4. So I think 4 was the. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I mostly open up Pokemon cards and stuff now, so they don't have pack tricks anymore in that. So Maximum Carnage, so it's the same card as this one, except it's not in the comic panel art style. Spider-Man Noir, that's nice. 4 and a black, legendary creature, Spider-Human hero. Menace, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, put a 1/1 counter on it. Then Surveil X, where X is the number of counters on it. So this has some really nice flavor text. I feel like that kind of fits with the lore of the character. Web shooters. Superior foes of Spider-Man. That's nice. I see we have a Shocker in the background. Mechanical Mobster. Common Crook. Whoosh. Okay, so whoosh. Let's see. I'm sorry. Instant Kicker. 1 in a blue. You may pay an additional 1 in blue as you cast a spell. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If the spell is kicked, draw a card. Masked Meower. So we have a little spider cat. I believe it's the counterpart to the Venom cat. All right, we have a symbiote cat. Creature, Spider Cat Hero. Haste. Discard a card, sacrifice this creature, and draw a card. We have the creepy Spider Manifestation card. Creature, Spider Avatar with Reach. Add a red or a green. Whenever you cast a spell with mana, value 4 or greater, untap this creature. Starling. Scorpion Sting. Our Spider Token. An island. Our land. Nice bridge. Again, I think I said this last in the previous video. Not the Brooklyn Bridge and not the 59th Street Bridge. And a hollow bagel and schmear. So now we have all of our New York cards, our non-Spider-Man New York cards in hollow. We got our taxi driver and our bagel and schmear. And the Spot. Ooh, that's a nice card. The Spot Living Portal for 3, a white and a black. Legendary creature, human scientist villain. When the Spot enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent and up to 1 target non-land permanent card from a graveyard. When the Spot dies, put him on the bottom of his owner's library. If you do, return the exiled cards to the owner's hands. So I think that's nice. That's a nice little tie into the lore of the card, where you'll choose 2 cards to exile, and then when he leaves, bring it back. See what else I can pull. Aranya, Spiderheart. Let's see if I can move over some of these packs to the side. Morbius, the second best Marvel movie. Sudden Strike. Damage Control Crew, which is I feel like what I'll have to do when Magic the Gathering fans come to their responses to my opinions. Eerie Gravestone. Oscorp Research Team. Masked Meower again. Swarm. Spider Rex Daring Dino. Legendary creature Spider Dino Hero. Reach and Trample, and Ward 2. Scorpion Sting. Gallant Citizen. Our Spider Token. An Ominous Asylum Hollow, which is, I believe, the same one that we pulled in our pre-release. And a Pumpkin Bombardment Hollow. And a Web of Life and Destiny Mythic. So we got 2 hollows here, which is nice. A Pumpkin Bombardment, Ominous Asylum, and a Web of Life and Destiny. Enchantment. For 6 and 2 green. That's pretty costly. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast a spell. Each creature you tap while casting a spell pays 1 or more mana for that creature's color. At the beginning of combat on your turn, look at the top 5 cards of the library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. Nice. That's a good pack. And we're back. A halftime real quick to kind of sort out all of the bulk. Again, kind of sorry for bear with me a bit. I'm still a little bit new to the Magic the Gathering sphere, so here's all of our hits so far. Hollow, rare, our electro rare, our common hollow, Superior Spider-Man, Lurking Lizards hollow, Aranya, Spider-Woman rare, Maximum Carnage, Spot, Bagel and Schmear hollow. This is honestly my favorite card, just being a New Yorker. They need a bacon, egg, and cheese for the next set. Cosmic Spider-Man, Taxi Driver hollow, Peter Parker camera, Bombardment, Ominous Asylum, Web of Life Destiny, our Maximum Carnage, and our hollow Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. So we'll put all the hits to the side. I'll be a little bit more organized going forward. I believe we have about half the box left. But I'm enjoying it. Again, who knows what the value of these packs I've been opening are. Although I think I'm doing okay. I pulled an Electro and a Cosmic Spider-Man, so. But I'm here for the fun. Wisecrack. Supportive Parents. Vulture. Oh, that's my first Vulture card. Scheming Scavenger, part of the Sinister Six. Legendary creature, human artificer villain. Flying. When Vulture attacks other villains you control, gain flying until end of turn. Maybe that's why I don't play Magic the Gathering. I can't read. Unstable Experiment. Romantic Rendezvous. Merciless Enforcers. Creature, human mercenary villain, lifelink. 3 and a black. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Doc Ock's Henchman. Mob Lookout. Selfless Police Captain. Scout the City. Sorcery. Choose one. Look around. Mill 3 cards. You may put a permanent card from among them into your hand. You gain 3 life. Or bring down. Destroy target creature with flying. Skyward Spider. Creature. Spider Human Hero. Ward 2. This creature has flying as long as it's modified. Our Spider Token. A full art plains, which is nice. I really want the full art island with the New York City skyline in the background. That's the one I want the most. We have a hollow subway train and a villainous wrath. Let's read the villainous wrath. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures they control, then destroy all creatures for 3 and 2 black. Spider Girl, Legacy Hero. I believe this is the first time we pulled her. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero for a green and a white. During your turn, Spider Girl has flying. When Spider Girl leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white human citizen creature token. Madam Web, again. Shriek, Troublemaker. Legendary creature, mutant villain. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may discard a card. When you do, target creature can't block this turn. Sonic Blast, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, Shriek deals 1 damage to that player. Mechanical Mobster. Stegron. I don't think I believe I pulled him once or twice, but I didn't read them. So let's read them now. Legendary creature, dinosaur villain, menace, dinosaur formula, 1 in red. Discard this card until end of turn. Target creature you control gets 3/1, becomes a dinosaur in addition to its other types. And here's the symbiote cat, venomized cat. Creature, symbiote cat villain, death touch. When this creature enters, mill 2 cards. Wait, let's see the flavor text. New York City's rat problem disappeared overnight. We have Beetle, legacy criminal. Legendary creature, human rogue villain, flying 1 blue. Exile this card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and it gains flying to end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. This is like the 5th or 6th taxi driver. I guess I kind of asked for that. Guy in a chair. Spider-Man web slinger. This is like my 4th subway train. I know, obviously, the set being a smaller set, we're going to obviously pull some dupes, but it feels like I asked for it, and they're giving it all to me now. Suburban Sanctuary, the most exciting card of the set. It's a house, guys. This land enters tapped, add a green or a white. 4, exert, surveil 1. And a hollow Venom's Hunger. That's a nice card to have as a hollow. And a Hydro Man. Let's read Hydro Man. Fluid Felon, legendary creature, elemental villain. Whenever you cast a blue spell, if Hydro Man is a creature, he gets 1/1 until end of turn. At the beginning of your end step, untap Hydro Man until your next turn. He becomes a land and gains exert, add blue. That's interesting. So he kind of flip-flops between being a land or a creature. And I know we have some news on the new Lorwyn set coming out. So I believe that's a set after the Avatar set, Universe Beyond set. So yeah, stay tuned for more Magic the Gathering openings. If I keep opening the cards, I'll be forced to learn it, right? That's how it works. Can't just let these cards go to waste. Spider Suit, Artifact Equipment. Equipped creature gets 2/2 and is a Spider Hero in addition to other types. Equip 3. Spots Portal. Ooh, this is a fun looking artwork. Put a target creature on the bottom of its owner's library. You lose 2 life unless you control a villain. Craven, Proud Predator. This will be the 3rd best Marvel movie coming out. Right? I don't believe this movie came out yet. Vigilance, top of the food chain. Craven's powers equal to the greatest mana value among permanents you control. Spider-Man No More. Doc Ock's Henchman. Another taxi driver, add to the list. Venom, Evil Unleashed. Mob Lookout. Craven's Cats. Wild Pack Squad, Guy in the Chair. our robot token, our forest land, our hollow mob lookout, and an anti-venom horrifying healer. I pulled one of these in my pre-release kits, so let's read it again. Anti-venom horrifying healer for 5 white. Legendary creature, symbiote hero. When anti-venom enters, if he was cast, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If damage would be dealt to anti-venom, prevent that damage and put that many 1/1 counters on him. So I believe the second part is the part that makes him pretty good for commander. Wonder how many cards I haven't pulled yet. Obviously, all the big hits like all the different. Oh, there you go. Let's pull that one. Spider Suit, Rhino's Rampage, Robotic Mastery, Merciless Enforcers, Beetle Legacy Criminal, Angry Rabble, Creature Human Citizen, Trample whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. For 5 and a red, put 2 1/1 counters on this creature, activate as a sorcery. Risky Research, Gallant Citizen, News Helicopter, Craven's Cats, Scout the City, a robot token, a University Campus Hollow. We have Tombstone and the last Tombstone Hollow. I believe the last card was spoiled for us. It is Peter Parker, which is the dual-sided card. So let's read the first side. Peter Parker, legendary creature, human scientist hero. When Peter Parker enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with a reach. For 1, a green, a white, and a blue. Transfer Peter Parker, activate only as a sorcery. And then for this side, we have Amazing Spider-Man, legendary creature, spider human hero. Vigilance and Reach. Each legendary spell you cast that's 1 or more colors is web slinging. Nice. And I believe I heard, again, I'm not too familiar with playing the game, but now that I have cards to play with, I believe you can play this card on either side. You don't have to play Peter Parker first and then transform him. So that's a nice mechanic to this card. Cool. I'm finally glad to get a Peter Parker card. I haven't pulled one of those yet. Spider UK. Take a look at this card and tell me what's wrong with it. It's abnormally long Union Jack flag. Spider UK for 3 and a white. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. Web slinging, 2 and a white. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 more creatures enter the battlefield under your control this turn, you may draw a card and gain 2 life. It's my first Spider UK, so I'll take that one. Living Brain, Mechanical Marvel. Legendary artifact creature, robot villain. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target non-equipment artifact you control become an artifact creature with base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn, and then untap it. Flying Octobot, artifact creature, robot villain, flying. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. This ability triggers only once per turn. Spider-Man No More, Venom's Hunger, Whoosh, Angry Rabble, Daily Bugle Reporters, Pumpkin Bombardment, Spectacular Tactics, Spider Manifestation, our robot token, Savage Mansion, with Great Power Hollow, Enchantment Aura, enchant creature you control. The enchanted creature gains 2/2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. All damage that would be dealt to you is dealt to enchanted creature instead. It's nice. This would, I guess, go with the anti-venom if you can get it to be enchanted. And then a Carnage Crimson Chaos card. That's a nice looking card. This is one of the ones I pulled. I believe I pulled in the pre-release packs. Legendary creature, symbiote villain, trample. When Carnage enters, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains. This creature attacks each combat if able, and when this creature dealt combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. And it has mayhem. Cool. That was a good pack. I've never opened a box of Magic the Gathering before, but man, it feels like a lot. I feel like I guess maybe because I've been reading through all these cards, but it's we've been going a long time. Let's speed up a bit. Flying Octobot, Wisecrack, because I think we've pulled I say we pulled most of these cards, but I see a new card here. We have our Terrific Team Up instant. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a permanent with mana value of 4 or greater. One or two target creatures you control each get 1/0 until end of turn. They each deal damage equal to their powers to the target creature and opponent controls. Spiderbot, Doc Ock, Scientist, Angry Rabble, Venomized Cat, Oops, not that one flying there. Selfless Police Captain, Scout the City. Skyward Spider, Lurking Lizard. Our Treasure Token. Our Full Art Planes again. Mary Jane Watson Hollow, legendary creature, human performer. Whenever a spider you control enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. And a Spider Ham. That's a nice card. This was the pre-release card, the promo that we got in our pre-release pack. So I have 2 copies of this now. Spider Ham Peter Porker, 1 in a green, legendary creature, Spider Boar Hero. When Spider Ham enters, create a food token. Animal Mayhem. Other spiders, boars, bats, bears, birds, cats, dogs, frogs, blah 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 blah. You control gains plus 1/1. That was a nice pack. I like that one. The spider ham is always a fun one to pull. Yeah, let's hope that the prices for the collector boosters goes down a bit. Maybe I'll pick one up for the channel. Prison Break. Aunt May, legendary creature, human citizen. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. If it's a spider, put 1/1 counter on it. Craven. Spiderbot, Mysterious Phantasm, Shock, Eerie Gravestone, Unstable Experiment, Whip, Spider-Man Broken Visionary, Skyward Spider, our Treasure Token, Savage Mansion Hollow, Molten Man Inferno Incarnate. That's a crazy card. Again, the artwork on these cards are great. Legendary creature, Elemental Villain. When Molten Man enters, search your library for basic mountain. Put on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Multiman gets 1/1 for each mountain you control. When Multiman leaves the battlefield, sacrifice land. Ooh, Radioactive Spider. This is a comic. This is one of the comic cards. This is a nice card. Creature Spider, Reach, Death Touch, Fateful Bite for 2. Sacrifice this creature. Search your library for a Spider Hero card. Reveal it. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. This is a nice looking card. I love all the comic artworks in this set. That was a fun pack. That radioactive spider card, it looks so sick. Rhino, Barreling Brute. I believe this is the first time we pulled a Rhino card, so let's go through this one real quick. Rhino, Barreling Brute for 3, 2 red and 2 green. Legendary creature, human villain, vigilance, trample, and haste. Whenever a Rhino attacks, if you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater this turn, draw a card. Scorpion, Seething Striker. First time we pulled this one as well. For 3 and a black, legendary creature, Scorpion, human villain, death touch. At the beginning of your end step, a creature dead this turn, target creature you control connives. Which means draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Silver Sable, a mercenary leader for 2 and a white. Legendary creature, human mercenary here. When Silver Sable enters, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature. Whenever Silver Sable attacks, target modified creature you control gains lifelink till end of turn. Spider-Gwen Free Spirit, Venom's Hunger, Doc Ock Sinister Scientist, Stegron, Spider Rex, Lurking Lizards, Selfless Police Captain, Professional Wrestler, our Spider Token, a Swamp Land, Grow Extra Arms Hollow. That's a nice fun card to have in Hollow, and a Parker Luck. So again, going back to Peter Parker and Spider-Man being a Mets fan, this card, yeah, I understand Parker. With being a Mets fan, you have that kind of luck. Yeah, not looking so good at the end of the season either for the Mets. But we don't want to talk about that. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. Sun Spider, that's a new one as well. Nimble Webber for 3 and a white blue. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. During your turn, Sun Spider has flying. When Sun Spider enters, search your library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Spider-Mobile, artifact vehicle, trample. Whenever this vehicle attacks or blocks, it gains 1/1 to end turn for each spider you control. Hot Dog, Unstable Experiment, Spider's Island, or Spider Islanders, Merciless Enforcers, City Pigeon, Subway Train. It's been a while since we had a train or taxi driver. I thought we were finally over that part of the box. Spider-Man Web Slinger, Electro's Bolt, Robot Token, our favorite Suburban Sanctuary, Whoosh, our Hollow, and Oscorp Industries. That's a nice card. This land enters tapped. Whenever this land enters from a graveyard, you lose 2 life. You exert and add a blue, black, or red with Mayhem. If you've stuck around this long in the video, thank you for your patience, and thanks for watching. I'll try to speed up a little bit for everyone's sanity. Doc Ock's Tentacles, Tombstone, Daily Bugle Building, Prowler, That's a new one. I haven't seen this card before. Clawed Thief for 1 blue and a black. Legendary creature, human rogue villain, menace. Whenever another villain you control enters, Prowler connives. Common Crook. Mysterious Phantasm. Steel Wrecking Ball. Thwip. Vibrant Cityscape. That's the first time we pulled that this opening. Pulled a couple in the pre-release. I got just a nice artwork of New York City. Web Up. Professional Wrestler. Treasure. A Hollow Forest Land. That's a nice one. Spider Suit Hollow. And the Behold the Sinister Six. So we have Craven, we have Vulture, Doc Ock, Sandman, Mysterio, and Electro. But I know we have, again, in Sinister Six, we also have like Shocker and some of the other ones, that kind of different iterations of Sinister Six. Return up to 6 target creature cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield for 6 and black. Nice. One, two, three, four. All right. Oh, I guess ignore that. Chameleon, Master Disguise. Learn a creature human shapeshifter villain. When you may have Chameleon enter as a copy of creature you control, except his name is Chameleon Master Disguise. Mayhem 2 and a blue. Spots Portal, Hobgoblin, Spiderman No More, Inner Demon Gangsters, Oscorp Research Team, Steel Wrecking Ball, Spiderman Webslinger, Kapow, Mob Lookout, Whip, our robot token. We have our full art Forest Land, which is a Central Park looking type of background. A Jackal Genius Geneticist Hollow. That's a nice card. Well, not Hollow, my bad. And a Spider Bite Web Warden Hollow. Spider Bite Web Warden, legendary creature, Spider Avatar hero. When Spider Bite enters, return up to one of its target non-land permanents to its owner's hand. And Jackal. I heard Jackal is also a good card for Commander. Legendary creature, human scientist, villain for green and blue. You have Trample, and whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value to Jackal's power, copy that spell, except the copy isn't legendary. Then put a 1/1 counter on Jackal. So it's a good card to ramp up. Yeah, we're slowly filling up the collection. I think again, I wonder how many, without really having done too much thoughts into it, but I wonder how much of the set I've completed, how much of the full set I have with just opening up one booster box. Although I know I haven't pulled the double-sided Miles or Spider-Man card, so Prowler, Clawed Thief, pictures of the Spider-Man. I don't even know how to pronounce this. SPDR. It's the Penny Parker card, the one from Marvel Rivals. That's how I know it by. Spider-Butt. Whoosh. Steel Wrecking Ball. Risky Research. I guess for now on, I'll just kind of stop whenever I see a card that's... Ooh. Hollow Island card. That's a nice one. And a Hollow Kapow. And a Moreland Devourer of Spiders. I read this one. For X and 2 black, legendary creature, vampire villain, lifelink, Moreland enters with X plus 1/1 counters on him. When Moreland enters, he deals X damage to target opponents. I did also like the artwork on Edge of Eternities. I haven't opened any of it, but looking through some YouTube videos, Edge of Eternities has some beautiful cards as well. Center Ferry, Romantic Rendezvous. Kind of go through these. Sinister Hideout. That's a nice card with Hollow. Doc Ock in the background. This land enters tapped. Exert to add a blue or black. 4 and exert. Surveil 1. Vulture Scheming Scavenger Hollow. And a Doc Ock Master Planner. A lot of Sinister Six villain cards in this pack. Spider-Man. Spider Bite. Ooh, Shocker. This is the first Shocker card we pulled. Legendary creature, human rogue villain. During your turn, Shocker has first strike. Vibro Shock Gauntlet. Whenever Shocker enters, he deals 2 damage to that creature and 2 damage to that creature's controller. Bagel and Schmear. Vibrant Cityscape. Ooh, there's our full art island. If only it was a hollow. That is a beautiful card. You have the Spider Island icon and the spider webs, and then the New York City skyline in the background. So, a hollow prison break and a multiversal passage. Land, as this land enters, choose a basic land type. Then you may pay 2 life. If you don't and enters tap, this land is the chosen type. I think my brain went into a multiversal passage with that one. That's a good card, I believe, for commander as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting into the back half now. Arachne, Sonic Weaver, Spider Bite, Silver Sable. Ooh, actually, let's read this one. Heroes Hangout. Choose one. Date night. Exile the top 2 cards of the library. Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. And then Patrol Night. One or two target creatures you get +1 and gain first strike until end of turn. Our Swamp, Unstable Experiment Hollow, and a rocket-powered Goblin Glider. That's new. Cost for 3 mana. When this equipment card enters, if it was cast from your graveyard attached to a creature you control, equipped creature gets 2/0 and has flying and haste and mayhem. Nice. We have 7 packs left. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the opening with cards I pulled so far. I'm pretty happy with it. I think my favorite hit so far was definitely the 2 comic artworks, the comic ones for the Carnage Saga and the Spider Bite, and then as well as, okay, let's see, I'm gonna hopefully no one saw that, Superior Foes of Spider-Man, and then as well as the Cosmic Spider-Man. That is a great card to have. Superior Foes of Spider-Man, but we have yet to pull a Spider-Man Noir. I love this artwork too. That's some great artwork. You have to pull a not Soul Ring. We have yet to pull the Soul Stone, but I heard that is a very rare card to pull. One of my friends did pull that from a pre-release pack, which is very lucky of them. A Forest, Amazing Acrobatics, and here's a Miles Morales double-sided card. Miles Morales for 1 and a green, legendary creature, human citizen hero. When Miles Morales enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. And then you can transform him for a 3 red, white, and green. First strike and haste, and has camouflage for 2 mana. Put a 1/1 counter on Ultimate Spider-Man. He gains hexproof and becomes colorless until the end of turn. Whenever you're attacked, double the number of each kind of counters on each spider and legendary creature control. That is a nice card. Cool. Only one we're missing is Gwen Stacy, I believe. I'm gonna put this hollow over here. Bulk pile's getting kind of tall. 6 packs left. You think we can pull a Soul Stone? Or another comic card. Alien Symbiosis. Don't believe we pulled this one yet. Enchant creature, aura. Let's see. Enchant creature gets 1/1, has menace and symbiote. In addition to other types, you may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card. In addition to paying its other cost. Support of Parents, Sun Spider, Living Brain, Mysterious Phantasm, Spider Gwen. Our Spider Token, a Plains, Angry Rabble Hollow, and the Iron Spider Stark Upgrade. This is a nice card. Legendary artifact creature, Spider Hero, Vigilance, exert to put a 1/1 counter to each of your artifact creature and or vehicle you control. For 2 mana, remove 2 1/1 counters from among artifacts you control and draw a card. Nice. Oh, did I not count that right? We have our Traumatized Mythic. We have Mysterio taking off his head, and Spidey kind of just flipping through it. Sorcery. Target player mills half their library rounded down for 3 and 2 blue. That's a crazy card. Nice. Scorpion Seething Striker. Spider-Man India. That's the first time pulling him. Yeah, let's read him off then. For 3 green and white, legendary creature, Spider Human Hero, web slinging 1 green white, and then Pavtier's Siva. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on target creature control against flying to the end of turn. Secret Identity. I believe this is, from what I heard, this was a reimagined drawing of one of the older Magic the Gathering cards. I don't remember, but I'll probably put up on the screen. Choose 1 to conceal. Until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a citizen with base power and toughness, 1/1, and gains hexproof. Or reveal. Until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a hero with base power and toughness 3/4 against flying and vigilance. Let me see. Did I do that pack trick wrong, or am I supposed to do one more? Our Charter Token. our full art swamp, which is nice. Risky research and Origins of Spider-Man Saga. For step 1, create a 2/1 green spider creature with reach. For step 2, put a 1/1 creature counter on target creature you control, becomes a legendary spider hero. And then step 3, you have a target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Nice. And then I traumatized, so maybe I did one off. This is a beautiful card. Again, these comic artworks, it looks so good. I never even read any of the comics, but it's got, I don't know, it gives me that nostalgic feeling. School Days, Molten Man, Parker, Stegron, Shock, Savage Mansion Hollow. I believe we pulled one of those already. Madam Web Hollow. They're just taunting me at this point. And Parker Luck. That's got Parker Luck. This is how I feel after pulling these two hollows. So let's read it. 2 and a black at the beginning of your end step. 2 target players each reveal a top card of their library. They each lose life equal to the mana value of that card revealed by the player. Then they each put that card they revealed into their hand. 3 packs left. What do these last packs have? We waited all night to see what's in these cards. Wall Crawl. Wraith. That's a new one. Vicious Vigilante. Double Strike and Fear Gas. Wraith cannot be blocked. Nice short card for us to read. Web Up. Our token. Our mountain. A hollow hot dog cart. And a Mysterio, Master of Illusion. Legendary creature, human villain. When Mysterio enters, create a 3/3 blue illusion villain creature token for each non-villain token control. Exile those tokens when Mysterio leaves the battlefield. And our hollow hot dog cart. 2 packs left. What will we pull? Yeah, so as we're winding down, I just like to say thanks for if you got this far in the video. I know I kind of take my sweet time with this one, and you've probably seen 1,000,001 different openings for the Spider-Man set so far. But yeah, just appreciate you checking out my channel and listening to me ramble about these Spider-Man cards that I kind of half know about, half don't, and pretend like I know how to play Magic the Gathering. I promise I'll learn. Ominous Asylum. Our Vibrant Cityscape Hollow. That's a nice hollow to have. Ew, I love that card. And an Urban Retreat. First time pulling this card. It's a land. Exert to add a green, white, or blue, and then use 2 mana to return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. Put this card from your hand onto the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Nice. And our last pack. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and check out the other videos on my channel. I open a lot of other cards. I've opened some football. I'm doing a fantasy football season, a paid league where I drafted all my team from a blaster box. I open up some Pokemon cards, and I just open up some other various trading cards in the future. Rent is due. At the beginning of your end step, you may tap 2 untapped creatures and/or treasures you control. If you do, draw a card. Otherwise, sacrifice this enchantment. Raging Goblinoids, Wall Crawl, Prison Break, Merciless Enforcers, Doc Ox, Romantic Rendezvous. All right, let's get a drum roll for the last pack. Let's take it nice and slow. Our Ireland. Hollow Web Up. And the last card we have today is Spinneret and Spiderling. It's first time pulling them. Legendary creature, Spider Human Hero. Whenever you attack with 2 or more spiders, put a 1/1 counter on Spinneret and Spiderling. Whenever Spinneret and Spiderling deals 4 or more damage, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Cool. Oh, that's a rare, so we'll put that over here. All right, so before I head out, I'll kind of go through our hits, and let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm not really into it for, getting my money back. Obviously, I gotta heard the cards in the set, they're not, the most well received and stuff like that, but I know some people, I mean, it's also curious again to see what, if you were to open up this a booster box of this, how much, value would you get back? But I had fun opening this up, so thanks for sticking with me. Maybe I'll start brewing some decks and learn how to play the game. Although, from what I've heard, it's kind of hard to build a decent deck with just the Spider-Man card, so Oh, maybe I'll open up some more packs in the future. Going through one last time, we have Agent Venom, Electro Assaulting Battery, Superior Spider-Man, The Spot, Bagel and Schmear, Cosmic Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary, Maximum Carnage, Anti-Venom, Peter Parker, double-sided with Amazing Spider-Man, Radioactive Spider, Art Jackal, A Full Art Island is just for me, Multiversal Passage, and Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man, and then our Traumatize. Traumatize is what Wizards of the Coast did to half of the Magic the Gathering community with this set. So, fitting down on that, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.